Hi, Soul Family. This is Melanie, the Spirit Doula, and today I'm going to talk about your soul mission, your purpose, why you came back here in the first place. Okay, so first of all, today is February 20th, 2020, 2222, and I'm so excited about this day. It actually all adds up to the number 8, which is perfect for this topic, okay? What's so exciting for me is that I didn't even realize that this was the date until one of my students sent me a message and told me that this was the date today. And I was just like, oh my gosh, how did I miss this? And I understand now why I feel this surge of energy. Like this is a major date cosmically. And I can feel it. And I just feel like I want to go outside and like run down the street and skip, and I can't because it just started snowing out here. I can't believe it's snowing. But anyway, it is so amazing. I've been seeing 222 since like October of last year, and now we're here with all this 2-2 energy, and I know that it means balance. This is what's happening with me personally this year, and what's happening as a whole to the soul family. So enough about that, because I had a whole almost 2 videos where I talked about the energy of the year. But what I want to talk about is your soul mission, your purpose that you are here. And the reason why is because most of the consultations that I do, I get asked, Melanie, what is my soul mission? What is my purpose? And I tell people like, I don't know. I'm not supposed to know. It is your soul mission, your purpose, your reason for being here. And nobody can really tell you that in entirety. Now, I can tell you that you're a healer, or you're a teacher, or you're a warrior, or you're a speaker, or a writer, lecturer. I can tell you those things, but I can't tell you what specifically you are here to do, because we each have very specific roles. Like it's like snowflakes. Well, not like snowflakes, but no two are alike. The roles are that specific. Even with twins, that specific. Okay? So with that said, the question is, how do you find out what your soul purpose is, what your mission is? And my summation is that once you really find out what it really is, once you find out the totality of it, it's time for ascension. It's because you have completed it, okay? So let me give you this practice that I've been giving to some of my students, and just for people that I know that I received visually, to help you to stay on your path, to kind of have some satisfaction in what your soul mission is, or your path is, okay? So imagine this. Imagine that you are on a road, dirt road with some grass, gravel, okay? And you see a road ahead of you, and you're walking towards the road. Now you're tripping, you're falling. It's a big, expansive space, right? But you see this road and you just feel like, I have to get to that road, okay? This is the process of you becoming awake, okay? So you finally get on that road, and you're on the road, and it's everything is new. You see this beautiful road ahead of you, this beautiful asphalt with these 2 yellow lines in the middle. And to the sides of you, left and right, is nothing but wilderness. And you were like, I'm so happy I'm on this road, because all this wilderness is just too much. It's too overwhelming, and I'm good where I am now, okay? So you're on this road. And all the way at the end of the road, you see something, and it's not really clear, but it's a house, okay? So the house is your soul mission, your purpose on being here, okay? So now you're on the road, and you're walking down the road, and now it's asphalt. So it gets a little hot, and you're like, oh, it's a little hot here. Let me go back into the dirt and the grass, right? And you go back to the dirt and grass because maybe it's cooler there, and you hit against the wall. So you're like, okay, it looks clear, but it's a glass wall. So you're like, well, let me try the other side. So you go to the other side, and you bump up against another wall. It's another glass wall, because you're on your path. You are now awake, okay? You are now aware. There is no turning back. You can't go back to the grass and dirt and think everything's gonna be okay. It's not. You can't open yourself up and then just shut it down. Now, again, if you are a physical human, you have the capability to do that. The ancient texts say that. But if you are a spiritual one, if you are a light being, a light worker, if you are a chosen one, there's no turning back. You are now on this road, you are on this road. Now, you may have an attitude and you may sit down and say, I don't want to walk anymore. And we do that. Sometimes we're like, I don't want no parts of the spiritual journey. This is the most. Okay? That's fine, but you're still on that road. So the best thing to do is to continue walking on the road. Now we have two sides of the road with the yellow line in the middle, the two yellow lines in the middle, right? So sometimes you're walking on this side, you're teetering to the edge, you're falling off a little, you're not meditating at all, you're being very egotistical. And what I mean by egotistical, I mean very human-like. You're worried about save the animals, save the planet, save the whoever, the whales, stupidness. Not focusing on your soul. Doesn't mean that you're not on your path. You're just on the wrong side, teetering towards that glass, okay? And then sometimes you're right in the middle. You're doing the work, you're gung-ho, you're reading, you're researching, you're studying, you're meditating, you're eating good for your body, okay? You're doing things that are good for you, okay? For your soul, that your soul is telling you to do, and you're in the middle. And then sometimes you veer off to the side. And you're on the side and you're looking at that grass and dirt like, it looks really good over there. Maybe I can try again to get over there because this is just the most. Like, who can meditate every single day? I can't do that every day. So let me go back over there with the grass. Wait a minute. I see my sister, my friend, my cousin. Hey, girl. And they're looking at you like you're crazy, because to them you are crazy because you're talking different. You're looking different. Everything about you is different. And you want to go back over there with them. So here you go, running to that glass wall and you bump up against the wall because again, you're on this path. There's no turning back, okay? So you might as well keep walking. Now, as you're walking, you're seeing this house and it's becoming clearer. And now this house is, you see it, it's like, it's a 2-story house. Maybe that 2-story means healer. So now you know that, wait a minute, I'm a healer. I have certain gifts. There are certain things that I'm attracted to. I love learning about herbs. I love learning about essential oils and different food recipes. And I love this type of healing, right? I love learning about these things. So I'm a healer. Now, what kind of healer are you? I don't know. You don't know. You have to keep walking closer and closer to that house. So you're doing your work, you're balancing your chakras, you're reading, you're studying, you're meditating, you're doing as much as you can, you're getting closer and closer. Now you see the house is blue. So you say, wait a minute, my healing work has everything to do with women. Okay, that's the blue house. So it's a 2-story house. Healing is blue, women. Okay, good. So now I know I'm working on healing women. This is good. This is good. So you're on your path, you're doing your work, and then you start to veer off a little bit because you're like, how am I supposed to heal women? Like, how is this going to happen? Because I have 3 kids, I have 4 sisters, we all live in the same house, and I'm stressed out, and I have to pay bills and my job, and yada, 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 yada. And then how am I supposed to do that? I don't even have money to do that. I don't even have money to buy herbs. So how's this going to work? And you have a temper tantrum, you sit on the road because you know you can't get off the road. You tried that, right? You literally bruised yourself hitting up against that glass. You have a temper tantrum. You have a whole temper tantrum. And you're like, I'm not meditating. I'm not reading nothing. I'm going to sit and watch Love and Hip Hop, the whole season, I don't know, 6, all Saturday. I'm going to binge watch it. That's right. I don't have time for the spiritual work stuff. You have that temper tantrum. And you do that. And you binge watch it, and it's cool. And then something in you is like, get back up. Get back up. You have stuff, you have work to do. And something happens, something that's almost like a coincidence, where someone calls you and they say, whatever your name is, and they say, I just got diagnosed with something. What can I do? And you automatically have an answer. And then you say, you know what? I knew that would be right because I'm a healer. And you get back up and you start walking on your road, okay? And so as you're walking and you're focusing and you're doing the most, and then something happens with your job, and then you're like, I can't do this anymore. And maybe you get laid off from your job, or maybe you quit your job. And now you're like, how am I going to have money? And then you go into a health food store to buy some herbs and you see a help wanted sign, right? So now you apply for that job, and now you're working at this herbal store where you can get herbs on a discount, okay? And you're learning more about the herbs. And as you're working there, you feel good. You're vibrating high because this is everything that I want to do. And as you're stocking the shelf, someone comes up to you and they say, I don't know why I came up to you, but I know you work here, but I have this issue. Do you think you can help me with it? And something comes to you and you say, take nettle leaf. Now, you don't know much about nettle leaf. You don't even know why it came to you. And you tell them to get this, and maybe they purchase it, and you go on your break and you look up nettle leaf and you're like, whoa, that really does help the liver. How did I know that? And so now you're on your road and you're in the middle of the double yellow lines and you're racing towards the house. And as you get closer and closer, now you see a door, and then you see some stairs, and the door is red. It's a beautiful red door. And that red door says that you are supposed to own your own health food store. Okay? And as you're getting closer and you're doing your work and you're going to work every day and you're vibrating high, and the owner of the store says, I want to make you a manager. So now you're making more money. It's all good. You get off from work in time to be home with your children. You're helping your children. You're helping your sisters. You feel good. You feel energized. You're getting closer and closer to the house. And you know you're a healer. You know you're supposed to heal women, right? You know you're supposed to own a health food store, right? And now you're at the front door. You see there's 2 windows on the bottom, 2 windows on the top, right? And the owner says, I'm going to retire, and I want to give the store to you. Now you are right there at your soul mission, and you are clear that I'm supposed to help heal people because I'm supposed to own a store, and this is my soul mission, right? But you didn't get inside that door. So you don't know the totality. You don't know what the living room, the bedroom, any of those things look like. And those things are the specifics of your soul mission, okay? It's a journey, guys. It's a journey. It's a process. This is why you have to keep going. Now, when you first got on that road, there's no way you would have known all that. If somebody would have said to you, you're going to own a health food store and be a healer and heal people with herbs, you would have been like, get out of here. I work at the T-Mobile store. Ain't no way that's going to happen for me. I don't even know nothing about herbs. And who's going to come to me? And yada, yada, yada. You would have talked yourself out. You would just sat on that road like, this ain't never going to happen. But you had to go through the process. You had to keep walking on that road. These things had to happen to you. And this is what's happening this year. You have to do the work. And as you do the work, things are going to come to you. I'm telling you this, it is truth. And I get emails from people that say, I just did what I was prompted to do, and this happened to me. I was prompted to walk up to this person and say this, and then they gave me this, or they told me this, or I got this information. Just do the work. Stay on your path. You are here for a purpose. You came here for a purpose. There's a mission at hand. It's very specific. Only your higher self knows what this mission is. Your spirit team knows how to help you get there. Trust that. Trust in that. Follow your promptings. Know that you know that you know. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt what you hear, what you see, what you receive. Follow it. It's going to lead you in the right direction. You don't have a choice now. You're on your path. Do the work. You have so much help this year, so much help cosmically, so much help spiritually. Everything is here to support you and push you along your path to your soul mission. Okay? So I hope that helped you to have some clarity on your soul mission, how you get there in the process. I love you all. I'm always sending out so much love to you. If you have questions, if you have simple questions, please email me. You're not alone in this. There's support out here. You know, we're spread far and wide, but there's so much support. There's so much love for you. You are always loved, always protected, always guided. You can email me at thespiritdoula@gmail.com. You can come onto my Instagram page. I'll leave it below. Is the_spirit_doula. I do lives every week to just connect with you all and for you all to connect with each other. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can also DM me on Instagram as well. I answer questions. This is part of my soul mission, and I'm more than happy to help support you in you getting to know you better, you staying on your path, you going towards what you came here to do. All right? Love you all. Bye.